Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay here. How's it going? It's been a while. And check it out, I got the new iPhone 13 mini. Yeah, let's unbox it and I'll give you my first impressions of it. As you can see, I got the midnight black. You can tell right now just by looking at the box here, it's a real nice shade of blue. I like it personally. Some people might not. It's basically on a cooler tone since black is technically a shade, not a color. But yeah, so this year you can see that there's no plastic wrapping. I just got it from the Apple Store, and yeah, you can see that they have this. They're using paper basically, not any plastic, so they're really going all in about the environmentally friendly stuff, even though they still sell chargers and yeah. But anyways, I digress. Let's open this up. You can see that they have the new camera layout there diagonally because they got the new sensor from the 12 Pro Max. It's standard now on all the models, except the Pros, of course. So the 13 and 13 mini have the better, bigger sensor from last year. So yeah, let's go and open this up here. So you see there's two tabs. You just pull out like that, like so. You do the other one. Yeah, let's do this here. It comes in a white box because it's the normal iPhones. The Pros, I believe, still come in black compared to last year. I'm actually filming this, by the way, on my 12 Pro Max. So thumbs up for that. So yeah, first off, you could see that this thing is glossy as heck compared to the Pro models, which is a matte finish. I really don't like this. I wish they would just do matte, but I digress. I'm probably gonna put a case on this while I'm using this, and yeah, it's really not black. It's pretty much like a blue, a midnight blue. Yeah, so if you were expecting a real kind of neutral black, it's not really at all. But yeah, check out the camera pop though. It's pretty large compared to last year. I don't have last year's model. I was actually going to get the 12 mini, but the battery isn't that good on that one, so decided to get the Max instead. But let's go ahead and peel this thing off. That was always nice. Put this on the side for a second and kind of get the normal stuff that we're used to now. You get the power cable, lightning to USB-C, some stickers, some ejector tool inside there, and that is it. The rest of the box is plastic, molded. So let's power this thing on, and while I power it on, let's go over some of the changes on the exterior. So you can see that at the top, there's a different alignment on the camera sensor now. The speaker grill is really at the top there. They kind of moved the front selfie camera to the left side now. It used to be on the right side. And pretty much everything is out more or less the same layout if you've used an iPhone before. Volume rock switch, and then you got the mute and volume, 5G antenna, power button, antenna bands, nothing on the top. Bottom, you got the lightning cable port, speaker. That's pretty much it. So hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the phone, and I'll be right back. So got the phone set up. You can see in the back, kind of wanted to mention that it is a giant fingerprint magnet for sure. And yeah, first impressions though, it's really small. Like, I have larger than average hands, so it does get I can handle phones more or less, but it still is kind of annoying using the 12 Pro Max with a thicker case. With a smaller to medium case, it still should be really easy to use one-handed. That's really why I got this, wanted to try this phone out. I wanted to, give it a try, see how it is. Just, go to Google, if I can type it right. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. So let's do one-handed apple.com. All right. So we're already there. Let's do so let's try reddit.com. So yeah, no problem there. Scroll through. Of course, the screen on the 13 and the 13 mini is only 60 hertz. It's not 120 hertz. But I actually tried it at the store, and the Pro and the Mac Pro Max, I mean, you notice it, but it's really not that big of a difference. You notice it more on the iPad Pro, which I have. And so that's kind of why I wanted to try this phone out, because it's such a small device. It fits in your pocket really well, and you feel a lot more mobile. And for me these days, especially, I'm work from home. I don't really use the phone to consume media really or play video games. I have my PC for that. I have my iPad for that. So I have my TV for if you want to really have big stuff. So if you're on the go and you need a bigger device to consume media, then this is not the phone for you. But if you just need a regular phone, you have an iPad, you have a TV, you don't need a huge device. And the other concern coming from the 12 mini. So the other concern coming from the 12 mini from last year is the battery size. So compared to Apple, you can get about an hour and a half or 2 hours more of battery use out of this device. So that's really a nice bump. Now, but also I believe that they had to reduce the Taptic engine size. So we'll see if that really makes a difference. But as long as it's good enough, I'm okay with that. Now, the other thing is I use my phone for a lot of photos, videos, and using the Pros for the last couple years now. I've always been hesitant to switch to a normal iPhone just because that quality is not always there, especially on the base models. So this year they took the 12 Pro Max sensor and put it on the 13 and 13 mini. So that's really awesome. And you can see that this year they updated it with different, the cinematic mode. And you can see that they have this photo factor style. So you can see that they have this photographic styles. You can choose a style. So you can go from standard, rich contrast, and more. There's a few more here. And I'm going to just go with standard because I like to have that, and then I can make changes as I need to. And for me, I use ProRAW to film some stuff, but really I haven't had a need to make too many color grades. So I've always just stuck with this normal mode and not really care about it. One of the other things is you're missing the telephoto lens if you're coming from a Pro, or if you're considering a Pro. And for me, I don't really use the telephoto lens all that much. Even for portrait stuff, I barely use it. So I mainly use the main camera and ultra wide to get that nice ultra wide view there. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of my first impressions of this phone. That's kind of my first impressions of this phone so far. It's really small, really light to use. I'm curious about the battery, the camera. So be sure to be subscribed, and I will put out a review later for this device. So yeah, anyways, hope that's been it. See you guys soon, and peace out.